Oh yeah, we could pull Kingler in. Kingler
Oh.
was waiting to come in. Kingler 92, welcome to the stream. How's it going?
U.S.
We'll go back to
military
the
is
video
up
until
to,
he's
what they
here.
care about.
Like China
Right.
and who would have
What's up, Kingler? How's it going?
Good. How you guys doing? Um,
Pretty good.
First thing, I found a lot of value in exploring this hypothetical personally. It
Why?
really, I feel like I'm more conscious of my potential to slip into Hassan derangement syndrome. I try to be. I'm not that I'm always successful. But I feel like I'm not mindful of
You
my
think the
Trump
chat is
derangement
still
syndrome
there?
at all. Like I never in a
Totally.
million years would have ever explored a hypothetical where Trump might be the better option. Do you think that there's value in that at all?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Um,
Cool. Thank God
Has
Pisco
Sjtk
came up with this
derangement
hypothetical, I
syndrome?
guess.
Oh.
W
Anti-fam?
Pisco?
but yeah, it is an interesting hypothetical, and I think people should be mindful
Okay.
mindful of not just accepting their biases, even accidentally. Do you
Ah,
first thing I want to ask, do you think it's possible for a person who is maybe more is a good person, maybe a better person than Trump, but still have a worse outcome for America long term?
Um,
oh. Is this talking about Hassan?
um, better person, worse outcome. I mean, I almost want to say instinctually, I want to say no because I think basically any president could be informed by people into like actually running the country well. And I think anybody who is a good enough person will be able to look at these facts presented to them by these people who have done this job their entire lives. I don't think being the president is actually that difficult. I think it is largely a moral, like you are a moral center for the country, right? So I think that is most of the job. So no, I
Wait, what? I mean, difficult in what sense? Like, is it difficult to take all of that hatred and like attention in, or what? Like, because like, I mean, Obama started with black hair and he ended up with white hair. So I don't know, man. I don't know about that, man.
think most people who are better people than Trump would do a better job running the country.
Then you do it. You run the fucking government and see. We'll see.
But so you don't think a person's individual
What?
values matters at all? It's just whether they're what
I
what
think they
what
matter at
matter.
all, but I think a lot of it comes down to like realities. So places where individual values matter is like Trump, personally enriching himself at the cost or at the expense of the country, right? I don't think
Mhm.
I'd have to worry about Hassan doing that in the same way. But at the
Yeah,
same time,
stress.
I'm trying to think of like it's probably around the military where you would think that, where you think like individual.
Like, you really don't think it's a tough decision to whether or not announce a drone strike where you have like a 80% probability of killing someone, or like what? Like, you really don't think that's a hard thing to do on the daily as president? What? As the commander in chief? Like, are we talking about the same job here, or?
Values could maybe clash or something and make them worse. But I think realistically, Hassan would end up making the correct decisions in much the same way we've seen Trump make the correct decisions with regards to like Ukraine, for example.
What?
Trump has a
No.
vested interest in control. He likes if we're
What?
mind reading, he likes being like the boss, right? He views himself as like a mafioso kind of guy, and I think all things would serve into maintaining that perception and maintaining that power, and therefore he has an invested interest in making sure America remains the global, the guys on the wheel. And I don't think Hassan has that same interest. So
Why do you think he has that interest?
because he likes
What
he
part of
likes
his
being
rhetoric?
the top dog.
What part of his rhetoric makes you think that that's something he cares about?
Trump?
Yes.
True. Misaki is absolutely correct. Okay, you guys should go to Streamlabs and donate. All right, that shit is, listen, 30% is too much to shave off. Okay, in terms of YouTube. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Please. Thank you.
What part of any of his rhetoric around NATO makes you think that's what he thinks? Did you just forget everything he's ever said about NATO?
No, I just didn't expect to have to justify that claim. So now I'm trying to think of
Why
a
around
particular
NATO?
thing that
Sorry, somebody asked why around NATO. My belief would be that actually a strong and persistent NATO is critical to keeping the U.S. the global hegemon. Would you disagree with that?
Sure.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
So
But
I believe a lot of
he-
his shit around NATO shows like how his thoughts, what his thoughts were, right? I think
doesn't
he has
like-
started to
but
change
he-
those over time because he's been obviously made privy to information that made him go, oh wait, that would actually be stupid to like defund NATO or something. But that's what he was. That's what he wanted to do, right?
So you don't think that Trump has an interest in making sure America stays the top
No.
dog?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he particularly cares. I don't think he particularly cares about America being like the global hegemon. In terms of influence,
How do you explain the
he
tariffs?
wants it to be the global. He wants them to control the planet via the military. He wants to be a strongman. He has no interest in soft power. This is the argument everybody's made and everybody's understood for 10 years now, that Trump has no care or concern for soft power at all. And suddenly I'm having people coming in here and like explaining to me how actually Trump's really concerned about America's position as the global hegemon. Do you think America does that through the military, or do you think they do that through diplomacy?
Dude, I feel like, yeah, I mean, like, the thing is that I feel like Hassan would 100% obliterate NATO, no? Didn't he literally say Crimea River? Remember? When he was trying to justify that Ukraine was actually Russian? Didn't he say that? Am I missing something?
It's both, but
They do it.
both are critical.
I'm trying to understand the distinction between he wants to be top dog. I don't think he cares whether it's through. It seems like he doesn't like NATO because everyone else is paying less than America does, and he feels like a chump.
I
get
literally
that
have
sense.
I literally have to ask, was not one of the primary criticisms of Trump going into this election was that Trump was going to threaten America's place as the global hegemon, that he was like it was actually concerning that he was like in the pocket of Russia. That's how badly he was fucking with America's global authority. Has he not made decisions? Were the global tariffs not literally that level of decision where it's like, oh, this guy might just be a Russian stooge? He's actually fucking with America in like every possible way he can.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we have got a whole bunch of evidence of Trump doing this in reality, of fucking with America's place as the global hegemon in reality. But we've gone, you know what? I think Hassan would get in there and he'd just go, you know what? My Twitch politics career is maybe equipped to override this 4-star general. Fuck you. We're pulling the whole military back.
Yeah, but the difference.
Foodshops is being disingenuous? Oh, what? What do you mean? Which part?
Difference is that he all of those things he's trying to do, he backs off on because it does threaten that, right? Like he wants to do the tariffs, he wants to have like a military parade to be the strong guy, but when things aren't going his way, he's like, oh, okay, this isn't working. I'm gonna.
Why do you think Hassan won't back off?
Or whatever it is. Because that's his ultimate goal. That's what he wants. He wants to level the playing field. He doesn't think that America should be the top dog.
Okay, so
Where
his
Trump
goal,
has a vested interest in maintaining
we've seen
it.
all of this evidence that presidents go in with goals and then they totally back off of those goals because they are either given information that shows them that those goals are dumb or detrimental, or they realize those goals are infeasible. And you're arguing that Hassan will be the one of the singular presidents who goes and says, actually, fuck everybody else. Way more than Trump. Trump's shown way more propensity for doing that, right? He's shown actual propensity for wanting to do that. But you think
Well,
Hassan will come in and be way
two-
stronger than Trump and like just be like, yeah, fuck all these people, fuck all of these advisors. They all suck. Fuck them all.
These are two outliers, right?
Wait, yeah. I mean, like he told Ludwig, he controls Ludwig. Someone with I don't know about a larger audience, but like Ludwig commands a great deal of influence, and Hassan can literally just order him around like a puppy on a whim because his ego is so fragile. Like, huh? What do you mean? No, like I mean, Hassan has absolutely demonstrated propensity to 100% like not give a fuck about anything but himself, right? His ego was so inflated, like, dude, he's just so cringe, right? Like, I feel like everything that we've seen is just, I don't know, it's just like, I don't really see what Jstlk is
Right?
saying.
Well, have we ever had a fascist or a
We don't have any
communist
evidence
for
of what
president?
Trump would do. We don't have any evidence of what Hassan would do as president at all. We have evidence with regards to Trump. We don't have evidence with regards to Hassan.
We do? Wait, yes, we do? Huh? Ludwig and Hassan, they're dynamic. What? Yeah, we do. And also, Hassan telling livestream fails, right? Telling livestream fails in private and trying to complain about posts that were anti-Hassan, right? Have we forgotten about that as well? There's like multiple examples of this, no? Weird. All right.
Okay, what's the point of
Defending Hassan
we're
again.
exploring a
Right.
hypothetical?
That we're taking Hassan's like
Okay.
strongest statements that he's made as a Twitch streamer, as an entertainer, and pretending that that's like what he would do as president.
What?
Well, if the hypothetical is he's gonna abandon all of his,
There's no way Jstlk actually believed this, right? Like, I'm pretty sure Jstlk, like, the ability for him to remember information is not bad. I don't think so, right? Like Jstlk has shown that he can remember things, no? I'm pretty sure he has covered Hassan in really negative ways, right? Like, he has literally made streams about Hassan when he still had a Bridge of Destiny. And he was literally, like, showing it on his screen about how bad Hassan is when it comes to, like, trying to control everyone around him, no? Hassan 100% has, like, insecurity surrounding that, right? Fuck me, dude. What? It's like rewriting history.
principles and all of his beliefs, then okay, then I guess
The
you're right.
hypothetical
But
is that the president of the United States operates within certain bounds and that they have more information than other people. I believe a lot of Hassan's positions with regards to being anti-American hegemony have to do with him being uninformed, him not understanding what the realities are. That broadly, he is probably a good person who generally like wants good things for most people.
What?
what
And
if
that when
he, what
confronted
if he
with the
strongly
reality of the
believes,
situation, he will actually back down and say,
Why the fuck you lying? Why you fucking lying? Dude, what? You don't, there's no shot he believes. Like, Hassan actually want what's best for... What? No, he does... What? If he did... Okay, if Hassan believed that, he would have told his audience to vote for Kamala Harris. Boom. That's the kill shot. Okay? If Hassan actually believed that, he would tell his audience to go vote for Kamala Harris. If Hassan actually believes in maximizing what's good for the American people, he would tell people to go vote for Kamala Harris. It's really simple as that. Okay, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. And you know I'm right. Okay? Yeah. Fuck.
you know what? I actually can see now that what I thought was probably wrong.
What? He's so delusional. He's so fucking stupid.
Okay. I
And I
guess
think
we
you could just
disagree
ask
to
Hassan this, right?
disagree.
You could say, hey, let's say you get in and you realize that, like, actually, you get information. You have all the facts. And actually, America's been a pretty responsible actor on the global stage, given the
What?
information they had, right?
What?
You
But
just ask
your
him
argument
this,
is
right?
your argument is we can't take him at his word. He's going to change completely when he becomes president. I guess
My
I guess we
argument
just agree to
is
disagree.
that he is a Twitch entertainer. If we took Destiny at his word, he fucks kids.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm saying it would be retarded to take a joke or something where they're speaking, even in terms of like things they've argued for randomly, like on
Right,
stream.
Supreme Rage
It would be
Quit before
crazy to
it,
take this
maybe.
entertainer
I'll
who
see.
is not actually like a fucking like a wonk of any kind and say this is what they're going to do automatically if they get into office. Because we've watched it happen with Trump, and he has not been able to do that.
He tried, but he got pushed back, and he threatens his power, which he doesn't want. Hassan has different values where he might not care. Like you said, we don't know, but I mean both.
And I'm
you
telling
can acknowledge
you that I think Trump is far more of a psychopath, far more of a hateful person, far more of a bad person in general. I think Hassan actually has some moral character to him a little bit.
Oh, should we have another late stream, guys? Fuck, I want to have another late stream. It's just too much fun.
Okay.
Streaming is fun. Okay.
I think he is broadly somebody who would want good things for most people.
I don't disagree with that. I'm sure he does, but he might just believe that the good things for most people is that America is not.
Razle Smasher, hold on,
today.
shut up for 2 seconds. Razle Smasher, you're clearly a fucking retard, okay? Not a wonk of any kind. He's the #1 left-leaning political streamer, you fucking retard. And Asmongold's the #1 right-leaning streamer. Is Asmongold not a fucking moron who knows nothing about policy? Holy fuck, you're lost. Kill yourself, you fucking loser. Permud, don't come back. Go be a loser somewhere else. Holy shit.
What?
That person needs to feel embarrassed. Feel embarrassed, bro.
You feel embarrassed?
Sorry, go ahead, Kingler. My bad, I cut you off. Doesn't the #1 entertainer in politics mean that they know stuff about, like, a lot about politics? They know about how policy and what's feasible? No, obviously not. Holy shit. Shit, you know, bro. Sorry, go ahead. Loser. Nothing about Asmongold's the #1 right-leaning streamer.
I'm pretty sure Razle...
Is Asmongold not a fucking...
I'm pretty sure Razle was not talking about... Dude. I'm pretty sure... No, but like, egghead, Razle wasn't talking about policy. Right? Although, to be fair, I mean, like, he is a wonk. What does a wonk mean? Like, is that an insult, like, for a dumbass?
Moron who knows nothing about policy? Holy fuck, you're lost. Kill yourself, you fucking loser. Permud, don't come back. Go be a loser somewhere else. Holy shit. That person needs to feel embarrassed. Feel embarrassed, bro.
Oh, like not a nerd of any kind? He is he is a pro-terrorist wonk. I will say that for sure, okay? Fashion, who is Fashion 40? Where are you? Hello.
Just a drink. A martini, shaken, not stirred.
Big ups to Razle, big UPS to Foodshops, folded hands, medium skin tone, blue heart.
UPS is an enemy to USPS, okay? When I served in the USPS, UPS is our fucking dire foe. Okay, I'm kidding. All right. All right. Thank you so much, unironically. Thank you so much for the $5, Fashion 40. Thank you so much, W Fashion 40. I've been looking for a while. Okay. Thank you.
Somewhere else. Holy shit.
Mantis, apparently it was like a week ago.
That person needs to feel embarrassed. Feel embarrassed, bro. Sorry, go ahead, Kingler. My bad, I cut you off.
Bro, that hatred was visceral. Did you do something to him? What? Why does he hate you this much? Okay. That was funny.
Doesn't the #1 entertainer in politics mean that they know stuff about, like, a lot about politics? They know about how policy and what's feasible? Jesus. No, obviously not. Holy shit.
Did Kingler get banned after this? Seems to be a fine discussion so far, no?
Sorry, go ahead.
I don't really know how to. You just don't take Hassan at his word, I guess, and I don't really know how to.
I would need to look for his word in multiple places, because I think a lot of the other things Hassan said that have to do with his word have probably been being pro-democracy, right? Being pro, like, will of the people, being pro, like, universal healthcare, being pro a bunch of things I would like. So I'd have to look at the totality of his opinions. Okay. I'd need a much better idea of who he is as a political actor to say that he would do these things. I don't know how serious this is, right? And I do believe that he thinks China is, like, not the morally bad actor in the South China Sea. I believe he's moronic in that way, right? I believe when he's shown the timeline and shown all of the information that he will go, oh, I guess, yeah, we probably do have to help these people. Yeah, they're fucking with the Philippines. God damn. This is actually really fucked up. right? When he's shown the actual video of it, when he's shown that it's really happening, when it's not propaganda, that's what I believe it will be, right? I think he will be able to make that decision.
But
And I know, sorry, just real quick, I know the argument against this is like, oh, but what if he like argues that these people lie? All the it's basically the deep state. It's like the equivalent of the deep state. If Trump can make that decision, I think basically anybody can make that decision.
this video that would be shown to him is stuff that's happening now, or the results of something he's already ordered and is being carried out, and it's the ramifications of.
By the way, just a reminder that anytime someone says that they just simply think he's a dumbass, I'm sorry, but that's not the real story, okay? It's in addition to being a dumbass, they're also evil, okay? All right? You can't allow people, you just can't allow people to just simply have, well, you know, he's just a dumbass, whatever, who cares, or whatever. Well, no, all right? Just keep in mind that like it's a convenient excuse to take away someone's like autonomy, right? By just saying they're just a dumbass, right? But no, he does have actively evil views, 100%. No, 100% evil views, right? He is a simp for terrorists. He wants to enact fucking re-education camps, right? Does that make sense? Like, it's like, yeah, you can't use that as an, yeah, whatever. Just, yeah.
What?
Because what is he being shown in this hypothetical that changes his mind specifically?
I'm saying, okay, China is mobilizing towards Taiwan, right? And he goes, China's like actually the moral authority in the South China Sea. And they go and they do like the whole supreme pitch. Like, look, they're building these atolls. They've actually been bullying the shit out of the Philippines. They're actually creating all the conflict here. We just want to contain them because here's what they're doing to build up their nuclear triad. And once they have this, they've shown that once they have an effective nuclear triad.
Women defend the re-education camp? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not. Considering how Hassan loves defending China, I don't think Nordic prisons was what he had in mind when it comes to re-education camps. I'm pretty sure he was more along the lines of thinking, oh, the kinds of re-education camps that Uyghur Muslims get put into, okay? You know, as a part of the cultural genocide. Not good.
Here's Chinese doctrine. Effective nuclear triad leads to us invading Taiwan because the US can no longer engage with us. This is how it is, and to keep the world safe, to keep like our supply of chips safe, to keep the world safe, here's what we have to do, right?
Do you, okay. I don't know how. I'm not a political expert in terms of like communists and socialists or whatever the fuck Trump is. But let's say Hassan finds himself in a situation where the value of the dollar is plummeting, the U.S. dollar is plummeting, and people are selling off the treasury bonds, and Trump backs off because obviously he's threatening his position in the world as the president, as whatever. Do you think Hassan would value that in the same way, and he would back off in that particular circumstance?
Yeah, I believe that people are like, here's what's going to happen. I believe you get the smartest people in the world there showing you the externalities of your decision, and you back off. Yes. I believe that if Trump would back off from his ego in that situation, then I believe Hassan would also back off in that exact situation.
What's the value of Hassan over Trump if at the end of the day they're just going to listen to whoever hands them the piece of paper with the secret information?
Because Trump assigned conservatives to the Supreme Court, you fucking moron. Trump is trying to plunge your country into fascism, right?
Jesus.
He'll keep the same advisors there, but he wants it to be fascist, right? He wants it to be around him. He wants a third term.
Couldn't Hassan just add a bunch of super far lefty judges?
Okay, that felt a little bit out of pocket, dude.
And do the same exact damage?
A little bit out of pocket.
He could. But wouldn't super far lefty judges be way more in line with your politics?
I don't know. What if I don't know what communist judges would rule on. I don't really have the